Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hesitation Station. It's been a little bit and it's been a little while, but we are finally back. Back from doing adult stuff, vacation and dealing with adult stuff as we had to deal with it when we came back and just everything. But we're here. So, how you feel being back, Mr. Tank?
I told you we should have taken the left turn to Albuquerque. We would have gotten back so much sooner, but no. Somebody has to not read the map.
Did you die?
Almost. Heat stroke is real, people.
Anyway, today we got a special guest that came on and told us she would come on, and we are very happy that she is. So, everybody, give it up for Retters Cosplay.
Hey!
Hello.
Hey!
What's
Now,
up?
now, the reason why I said what I said is because we didn't expect anybody to come on, and I was like, you know what? Let me ask if they want to come on. And look who came on.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on and taking your time out your day and just coming on here and interviewing.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. So
I like her headset.
yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
because
Your
it's
headset is
crisp.
nice.
The
It needs the
audio
cat
is
ears.
crisp. So how long have you been cosplaying?
I have been cosplaying since 2013,
Mhm.
so pretty long time at this point. Uh, so I was 13 at the time when I started, all through my teenage years. Took a little hiatus during college just because that was also COVID times, which was
Mhm.
pretty rough, but here I am today, back at it.
Back at it. And you're still doing what's your most recent cosplay right now?
Most recent cosplay is Vessel from Sleep Token.
Oh yeah. Just so
Yeah.
happens that we both like Sleep Token.
Oh
It's
yeah,
because
wearing
of
the
this
shirt.
it's because of this dude. Like, fuck him. Like, for real. He show her the mask. He bought this.
Love that. That's
He
awesome.
bought that, and he's like, "I got this. I had to get it. We got it from Preserve." And he's like, "I had to get it." I was like, "Who the hell is this?" And that was all it. That was the history
It's
right
all
there.
downhill from there.
All
Then he
downhill.
went
Haven't
down the
haven't
rabbit
escaped
hole.
ever since.
Yeah, loved all their music ever since. It's all his fault, and I will keep blaming him.
I
But
will happily accept that responsibility.
There should be no shame there.
she got the
Oh,
shirt
there's not.
on.
It is a damn. Sleep Token has seriously become one of my favorite bands.
They're so good. They're so good. No matter how much I listen to them, I don't get tired of them.
Same. I'm kind of doing. I'm like hyper focusing on them right now, and I know that's either good or bad. But like, I have the entire "Take Me Back to Eden" album on my phone, and I'm just constantly listening to
On
them.
repeat.
Yeah, I think my favorite song from them right now is Essentium, Granite, "Take Me Back to Eden," and "Alkaline." Those are my top four.
Very good choices.
Top
Very
four.
good choices.
Now you do cosplay yourself,
Alkaline and
right?
the Summoning.
Summoning. No, I'm just kidding. I can't say
Solid.
anything because I
It's
like that.
popular for a reason.
I like that song too. I because I told him that earlier. I was like, that's a good song to start off with too.
Mm-hmm.
So you cosplay this vessel, right?
I do.
How did you get the bedazzled mask? How did that come about?
So I actually made it. And it was quite a process. So I made it out of Warbler originally, which is a thermoplastic. So I bought like one of those plain face masks, like from Joann's, that you can kind of customize yourself, and I
Mm,
shaped the Warbler over it. So that's how I made the base of the mask. And then I don't know, I got inspiration from, I think it was a cosplayer that wore like Scream, like Ghostface, and they had a bedazzled mask, and I was like, I love that. I love that. Girly pop vessel. And
mhm.
so I spent 15 hours bedazzling the mask. So probably 30 hours in total just making the mask alone. And then made the pauldron, painted, made it out of EVA foam. Even though it's only like stripes of bedazzling on the pauldron, it still took like 3 hours to do. But in my opinion, it was very worth it because I love the way it turned out.
y'all
Yes.
guys, y'all cosplayers like you and JJ, and we also met a cosplayer named Always Makeup at
She's
Southern.
awesome.
Yeah,
I love
she
her.
does amazing work, and it's like
Fantastic.
y'all guys always impress me. I think I've seen it all going to all these cons, but like then I go to these cons and y'all guys have like all this armor and shit, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
And that's such a beauty of cons. Like, I love going to conventions and seeing something different every single time. Because even though I've been cosplaying for 10 years, I'm always learning something new. I'm always seeing something new. And
Mhm.
it's just awesome what people come up with.
What was your most challenging cosplay?
Most challenging cosplay. Let's see. Probably probably my Princess Leia cosplay,
Really?
which I made a alternate version of Princess Leia. I almost made like a anime girl summer Princess Leia.
Mhm.
Sewing is not my strong point. I am more of like a armor prop maker, etc. kind of person.
Mhm.
Sewing really stresses me out. I wish it brought me relaxation like it does some people, but it just doesn't. And so that was my first cosplay I made coming back from the COVID hiatus, and I hadn't sewed anything in like 3 years at that point. So quite a challenge making that, but
Don't don't worry. I don't got good sewing skills either.
I do.
Shut up. No
way
one
to
asked
rub it in, way to brag about it. No, I'd much rather be working with a Dremel and heat tools and working on some foam.
you. Ain't that about it, bitch? Like she's like, you know what? I'd rather burn myself than
Yeah, I would rather be out in the heat sweating than at a sewing machine.
fair enough. I want you
See,
to know. Go ahead.
mhm. my problem is I don't have a sewing machine, so I do it all by hand, which
Oh
after
man.
a few hours sucks.
Oh yeah, because
But
you spend a few
I,
hours and you get a seam like this long.
yeah, but I've always like I mean we've got friends that are cosplayers, and I see all the stuff that gets made when we go to the different cons that we go to, and it just blows my mind. Like, uh, what was it? A couple years ago, there was a guy at San Diego Comic Con that had like a life size Hulkbuster armor.
Oh
Shit
yeah,
like that just is insane, and I'd love to
insane.
get into the mindset of like what it takes to just sit down and build something like that.
It takes a
Mhm.
lot.
It's a
There's your
lot.
answer.
It is a lot. Especially you see people online that do little tutorials or little like POV I'm making my cosplay and it's like they condense hundreds of hours of work into like a 60-second video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do the video and they're like, okay guys, this is what you gotta do. And then within the
Yeah.
12-minute mark, you have Eva foam everywhere. You're like, I don't know what to do still.
It's like the meme of the guy at the chalkboard, cigarette in hand. He's like, "Look at what I'm doing."
I don't need sleep, I need answers.
Yeah.
Directions unclear, wound up in Timbuktu.
Yeah.
Right. I will. What the hell? Okay. Can y'all still
That's
hear
why
me?
we can't have nice
Yeah, you're
things,
good.
Jay.
Okay, good, good.
Keep breaking it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. At least I have something to break. Let's. Can I get? Is that better? There we go. That's better. Okay. So, what was I gonna ask? Oh yeah. So earlier I said before we recorded, I said that I'm gonna be over here looking like the Timu version and everything. But what I realized is that I don't have the shoulder pad, by the way,
That's
at
okay.
all. I don't have the shoulder pad because I went to go look at the shoulder pad you sent me.
Mhm.
Almost $200.
Oh, wow. Is that with
and
shipping and everything?
yeah, that was with shipping it because it was like 137 plus the shipping because it's from somewhere out of state or out of country. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, I guess I'm going without it.
That's crazy.
I guess I'm going without the shoulder pad. Now,
Hey, that's
Well, I mean,
okay. You could be
you
pre
test toward. Go for it.
Yeah, you could be pre what? When did he introduce shoulder pad? Was that
I was like,
this place will become your tomb?
that's
Or
that's
take me back to
y'all's.
Eden?
Maybe.
That's
I
y'all's.
think
I don't
so.
know. You could
I'll
be
have
one of
to
the
go
first
back and double
iterations of
check.
Vessel.
because I just got into them. So I'm still the newbie in the
Okay, gotcha.
situation. Yeah, I'm still the
Welcome to the
newbie.
cult.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Hold on now. The cult.
One of us.
One of us.
Well,
Um.
I mean, you tested it all out Saturday night
Yeah.
at your house with my
It,
mask, and it looked fine.
so guys, I'm gonna
Hell,
tell
you
you.
have the picture of it.
Yes, I do, and I love it. So guys, I'm gonna tell y'all. Um. I'm gonna cosplay for the first time in like a long time at Alabama Con, which by the way, hey, all three of us will be there, so y'all should come and see us. Um, and yeah, it's something for me to get over, and it's kind of goes with you because you've been cosplaying a long time, and I don't know how to get over this yet. But my thing is that I'm a bigger guy, and I know cosplay is for all shapes, all whoever, and whoever wants to do it. But it's more of, do I want to do this for myself or other people? And Tank has told me numerous times, you need to do this for yourself. And
Absolutely.
if you want to do it, do it. And that's kind of what I got to get over. And my problem and my confidence is the main thing. So I guess that opens up the question: did you have that problem cosplaying, and did how did you get over that? Because I could really use that advice.
I'm still battling that every single day. I'll be honest. It is something of like, it's so easy to say like, oh, just be confident. Oh, fake it till you make it. Do whatever makes you happy. But it's still that fear of kind of being perceived by other people,
Yeah.
especially with how much social media has grown and how much it's like everyone has to be an influencer and has to be perfect kind of thing. Um, but I mean, I don't know. Once I put the cosplay on, usually I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'll be all right. But it's usually like the marathon running to the end of finishing the costume and putting it on. That's like kind of the scary part.
Yeah. And that's kind of what it is with me right now, is that I put it on, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt great.
Good. That's
I
how it should
felt
be.
great. I was like, low key. I put on the cloak thing that he has, the hoodie, and
Yeah.
I looked at my wife, and I'm like, I feel sexy, bro. Like,
Hey,
I-
that's how it should be. If it makes you feel good, then that truly is what matters. Because that's what's going to radiate confidence from you, is when you feel good. And then the
yeah.
other people around that are going to see that and are going to be like, oh, he's owning that. He looks awesome. What a slay.
So I want you to know, I'm sorry we're keeping you quiet, Tank. But
You're good.
but it's Tank's fault. I want you to know that. And
How's
I'm
it my
not,
fault?
because okay.
For a grown man, you blame me for a lot of things.
It's because, okay, so what killed my confidence in cosplay was Tank.
Oh, you're talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah.
So he dressed up as
I will say
Bane.
this first. It is not
Okay.
my fault because I was
Sure.
not expecting that reaction when this
Sure.
shit happened.
Whatever you say, man. So what happened was he bought a Bane costume off of the internet, and I'm like, that's awesome, man. And I ended up buying a Kakashi Ambu outfit, and I went through tremendous amounts of pain dyeing my hair, making my
Oh
hair
my gosh.
whatever. I mean, it was bad. Like, there was one point where my friend's ex-wife was like poking my hair to get the actual color, and it was just horrible. I had to
Keep in
tailor.
mind, this was my first time cosplaying.
First time. I've cosplayed numerous times beforehand. And he's like, I'm going to be Bane because I like Bane. All right, cool. We went to this con. I had my vest tailor made. Okay. That way the zipper would come up from the front. It was all nice, everything.
He
Guess
looked
what?
good.
Yeah. Yeah. And at the time I was skinny. So I was able to, kind of make it work and everything. We went to the con. I didn't get one picture. Not one person came up to me.
Oh.
Not one person was like, "Hey, man, I would love a picture." Nothing. And I know cosplay is not all about that, but it was like kind of destroyed my confidence. But you know who had all the pictures that day?
Tank.
Yeah,
Can
constantly.
can I ask how long ago this was? This like pre-COVID or post-COVID?
This is way
yeah,
pre-COVID. This was
Pre-COVID.
probably
Okay.
2014, maybe 2013. So
Okay, gotcha.
it was me, him, his ex-wife at the time, and a few of our buddies. We went up to Nashville back when it was called Wizard World.
Oh
Or,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, now it's Fan Expo. So we went up there, and I'm 6'4", 320 pounds. I'm a big boy, and then I dressed up as Bane, and I even had this teacher, or at least she said she was a teacher, come up and she was like, "Hey, next week we're doing a thing on comic book villains, and can I get your photo for my class?" And I'm just like, "Huh?" So
Oh.
it was nice.
We couldn't, like, he walked, and then as soon as he took 2 steps, he got stopped to get a
Yeah.
picture. So that it took me a while. It's still taking me a while because that was a confidence killer for me.
He will
Oh,
not let
I'm
me
so
live it
sorry.
down, and I had nothing to do with it.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, it kind of, even though you don't do cosplay for other people, if no one talks to you at all, it can be a little like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's disheartening, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not just me.
No,
Like,
especially post-COVID now. Like, I don't think that people talk to people as much anymore just because we
yeah,
have so many new people in the convention scene post-COVID. Because I remember I used to be able to make friends so easily at conventions despite being super socially awkward. And it's like now I still meet people, still make friends, but it's not as spontaneous, I don't think, as it used to be.
yeah.
He's the spontaneous one.
Yeah, I'm the one that makes all the friends. And I'm not going to lie, Tank makes friends too. It's just he makes friends at his own pace, whereas I'm like, hey, let's be friends.
Hey, but
Like,
those kinds of people balance each other out so well though.
yeah, for the most part we do. And going to cons, I didn't think we would be friends with a lot of people that we have on our list, from cosplayers to actors to voice actors. Never we never thought we would be this far. Like, if anything, I mean, I still consider, like, you guys, like, in the group, you and Always and JJ, y'all guys are professional cosplayers. Y'all guys get asked to be invited to be guests over at cons. So in
Mhm.
my eyes, y'all guys are professionals. And it's like, I can just call them up or message them if I want to. That's wild to me, because we went to cons and we made friends. But, like,
Mhm.
I agree with what you're saying. A lot of people are not like, people gross. Like, that's
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
it is now.
It's just kind of the awkwardness too of like the intimidation of, oh, I think they look super cool, but I don't know, is it
Yeah.
gonna be awkward? Are they gonna be cool? Some people, most convention people are super cool, but some of them can be a little like
Weird.
snobby, a little
Yeah.
cold shoulder ish, which is just even more awkward because then you feel like a fool afterwards.
It's funny because we run into some stuff like that. Like we've had a couple people come in and talk to us, and every once in a while, I'll hear something, and they love him,
I
but
don't know why.
are afraid of me.
Oh,
And I mean, I get it. I'm a large. I'm 6'4", 330 pounds. I'm a big boy. Yeah. Most of the time I look like a biker or some shit. But it's funny because he's the one that will jump you if he needs to, and I'm just standing in the back like, damn, I love these tacos.
it's the presence.
Yeah. I was spider monkey somebody for Tank.
And I'm just
Um,
over there like, that's a brick wall.
that,
Again, you balance each other out,
yeah.
which is awesome.
We've had Nakia Baris come on here, which is a Power Ranger, the Yellow Zero Ranger, and she says that she loved our chemistry that me and Tank have, and I'm like, we went out the next day. I'm like, we have chemistry.
I failed that class.
Me too.
I did too.
I just want to note, she has tiny tattoo on her arm. I just saw
Wait,
it.
what?
Oh, me?
The tiny tattoo.
Yeah.
What is that?
It
It's
looks like
it's a spade. It was a
Nice.
$10 tattoo in Las Vegas.
Oh,
See, I've
dude,
never
that's
been to
awesome.
Vegas.
Thank you. I suckered my boyfriend into it because I was like, I want to go do that. It's my first tattoo. I was like, I want to go do that. It'd be cool. And he was like, well, if you get one, I'll get one. And I'm like, okay, cool. So,
I
little
mean,
story.
we don't have tattoos from Vegas, so I mean, you already got a one up on us.
I don't have tattoos at all.
I
So
only have the one. It's okay. I don't have
I
enough
need more.
big adult money yet to go
I
get
got
more.
too many, bro. Like,
What do you have?
I have this is Elden Ring, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls because I'm a huge Souls fan.
Oh, that's
Uh,
awesome.
Harry Potter. I don't know if you can really see that. I can't twist my arm. Uh, this one, hold on. Let's see.
What?
This one right here
Hmm.
says all zeros, and it says Memento Mori because I was a big fan of Unisanis when they
Okay.
were around.
Yeah,
Um,
gotcha.
I got this one too. I just got this one from Naruto. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Yeah,
Very
I
nice.
just got that one, and that one hurts. Fuck you, Chris. No. Yeah, it hurt. Like by the time he was done with the very end of it, like my hand was like shaking. Like,
Oh my gosh.
it
How many
was
hours
bad.
did you sit there for it?
God, how many hours were we?
God, from what, 2 to
3?
almost midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It was a lot of black.
It was essentially a blackout for the most part, and then added some color in with the red on the flames and the lettering.
Yeah, it was a cover up. So surprise.
Gotcha. Man. Hey, props
Um,
to you for being able to sit there so long though.
Man, I was trying
He was
everything in my
dying.
power. Yeah, I was dying. Like he's over here sitting on the table, and I'm thinking I'm okay, and him and my artist was like, all right, we're gonna have to stop. I'm like, why? And Tank's like, bro, you are white. You are white and sweating.
Oh,
You were whiter than her headphones.
Yeah,
that's
you
pretty
need-
bad.
Boy, you were pale.
and that's usually the first step of basically passing out on your tattoo.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, I'm in the background just laughing.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
able to just goof off.
yeah, he was. And show her the tattoo you got.
I got the White Lotus pie show tile from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's what he got compared
Nice.
to mine. Compared to my pain.
So he's able to just like
Yeah,
goof off, have a good time, and
Pretty
you're over there
much.
just
It was
about
nice.
to pass out.
Chatted with everybody, watched some anime, and yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
yeah. Glad you enjoyed it. So I'm gonna ask you a tough question.
A tough question.
A tough
Okay.
question. And if you don't feel comfortable with it, that's fine. But what is one thing you hate about cons?
Oh
I-
man,
if
one
you
thing
do.
I hate about cons. I don't know. That's such a toughie because I love.
Mhm.
Of course, I love conventions. I've been going to them for 10 years now.
Yeah.
I would say something that I hate about cons, which is more so on me, is just like sometimes they can be very overwhelming. And when I'm overwhelmed and anxious, I'll have like kind of a fuzzy memory if I'm like overwhelmed and anxious. And sometimes I won't just like take it slow, appreciate the moment, especially in like a vendor room or a really crowded area. I'm just like, no, let's go to a less crowded area because I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Something I just hate about cons though, that's not a personal issue. I don't know.
I can tell
The
you.
pricing.
Well, that's what he
Yeah.
hates. I
Yeah.
hate the traffic because usually I'm the one driving, and that traffic, I'm just like, please move faster.
That's fair. That's fair. I will say inflation, especially right now, trying to get like hotels and whatnot, awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah, I love cons, but I hate the pricing that's attached to it. Like, you know, when we went back in 2014 and 2013 and all that, yeah, things were still relatively pricey, but nowhere near what they are now.
No, just over the past year and a half, 2 years. Crazy.
And
Yeah.
it's crazy because a lot of the things that you find at cons, you can find online for probably half the price if you really
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
It's the experience though, just being able to
Yeah.
get like a Broly statue that you probably would never buy, but the fact that you're there
Oh,
and
And then
yeah.
having the voice actor sign it.
right,
Yeah. That's
right.
such a cool feeling, and that's such like a core memory you're gonna have and take with you, and like
Oh,
bragging rights.
You right, you right. I don't hate cons in general. I don't think
Mhm.
any of us do. It's just, the pricing on stuff for me, like I said, it's the traffic. But other than that, once I get to the con and once everything is set up, like there are times where we set up our table and we're like we're an hour out from opening. Let's
Mhm.
make sure we get this right, kind of
yeah.
thing. But that's
Yeah.
about it. Like that's the only thing I could really complain about with cons.
Again, kind of like that marathon feeling of like getting to the finish line and you're like half a mile out and it's just a go go go.
Yeah, and even still, like I've never like when we started this podcast, I knew nothing. He knew nothing. We just knew how to do cons. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Like we knew how to go to cons as a consumer, and that's it. One thing that I've noticed about going to cons and actually working them is putting your table out, and you're still like second guessing everything. You're like, does this look good? Does that need to go
Yeah.
over there? I mean, he'll be the one over here still reorganizing stuff to make it look good.
Yeah.
I am OCD with certain things,
And I
and
didn't think that was the thing.
yeah.
Hey,
He's just
that's
like,
okay.
"What are you doing?" I'm like, "It has to be perfect."
Yeah. No, for sure. Especially
So
especially if you're set up somewhere because you're kind of, you're representing yourselves, you're kind of
right,
representing the con in a way.
Yeah,
So, how long have y'all
the
been doing this podcast?
year
a
and a
year and
half.
a half,
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we
we're
are still baby podcast.
yeah, we are still very new. We are nowhere where we want to be, but that's okay because we have awesome people. We have awesome followers, and we wouldn't trade it for anything else. We didn't think, you can ask Tank. We didn't think we would get this far.
I mean, it's crazy. Y'all are having Power Rangers on here, and like some of
Mhm.
the other people y'all are having. So, I mean, to have been doing this for a year and a half,
His fault.
it's awesome what y'all are doing.
Thank you.
See, that's what I keep telling him, because every once in a while he'll get in the "woe is me, we need to do better," and I'm like, "My guy, my brother in Christ, I love you. We've only been doing this for a year and a half.
Yeah.
We've had all these actors on, all these voice actors, a musician, a dwarf metal band from Sweden.
Oh my
You
gosh.
know,
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
we did a meet and greet last year in August with John Swayze, the voice for All for One, and I mean, a lot of people that do podcasts have not done that in the years that they've been doing it. So I mean, for us to be a year and a half into doing this, and we've got the episodes out that we have, along with the people and the friends that we've made, and the money that we've raised and personally donated to the charity. I mean, yeah, I'd like more people to listen to us, but with where we are right now, I'm happy.
Oh yeah. Y'all are
Yeah.
doing great things, and it's only up from here.
Yep.
Especially
And
because y'all are
Listen to
doing
her.
y'all are doing it's okay, I need to take my own advice sometimes, but y'all are doing what you can, especially balancing, the real world. People forget that we have lives outside of our hobbies
Yeah,
and what we do. So I think y'all are doing a great job.
We're
that's
trying.
like he's got the vessel costume that he's working on. I've got one coming in that I'm piecing together that I'll be debuting at Alabama Comic Con as well. So this is going to be
Awesome.
fun.
Can we know what it is?
So I don't have a name for him just yet, but
Jose.
it's got. God, I want to slap you sometimes. Uh, I'm going with a kind of like an old Viking style, a pirate Viking style. It's got the old school like Renaissance shirt and pants with a cloak. It's got the belt with the Viking pouch, and then like a a glass flask, and I've got the balaclava, which will cover everything but like right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm getting a mirror mask to cover up my face, and it's something along the lines of it's an old school deity that, like, when you look in a mirror, you see what you want to see, but when you look into his face, you see what you need to see.
Okay.
So, like, you could be tricking yourself, like, because a lot of people, and this is something that I do, is you'll look into the mirror sometimes and you'll be like, yeah, everything's fine. And you are barely holding it together just because X, Y, or Z is currently throwing your life into turmoil. And you may not want to confront whatever it is. But looking into his face, you understand that while you're holding it together, there are things that are falling apart, and sometimes it may be better to confront that, whether it's by yourself or with help. But regardless of it all, you need to understand that you are not alone. There are people out there that understand, that get what you're going through, and if you ask for help, it's always just a step away. So,
That's deep.
That's deep. Yeah,
That's deep,
that's
bro.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to turn him into an actual character and start doing like little shorts for TikTok and YouTube and such, and throw that out into our socials as well.
That's
awesome. I got it. His name, Steve.
No. I don't know why I like that fucking name so much. We'll be doing some random shit, and he's like, "Who did that?" And I'm just Steve.
Steve.
Okay, this is gonna be such a coincidence. Your name is Aaron, correct?
Yes.
My boyfriend's name is Aaron, and when I'm like, "Oh, what should we name this?" and he's like, "Steve." I kid you not.
Oh my god.
Tell him we can be friends.
I got you. I'll let him know.
Is he gonna be at the Comic-Con in September?
He will be. He'll be with me at my table. So
we'll meet him.
The two Steve fans can.
Oh my god, dude! Go up to Aaron.
Unite. So what's that? Run up and give him a bear hug?
No, better. I got it. You run up to him, or don't run
Steve!
up. Steve! There you go.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Can I prepare him ahead of time, or do you want it to just be surprised?
That's up to you.
I don't want to scare him.
Okay.
How tall is he?
He's like 5'9" ish.
Yeah, prepare him.
Okay. I got you.
I'm just gonna be like, "What's up, Aaron? How's it going, man?"
You'll know him because he has a beard, always wears a flannel, always wears a hat.
Is he a fucking hunter?
Oh yeah, I fucking love him already.
He has the same uniform.
He's a lumberjack.
No, yeah. He's a hunter. Get it right.
Bitch, he's a lumberjack.
Supernatural? Do y'all know? Okay, it's cool.
I
got it.
Mama Kim approves.
Thank
you. Okay. You're welcome.
Do you not watch Supernatural?
I don't.
Oh, you gotta watch it. It's good.
Had when it's had its like its glory days or whatever in like 2013, 2014. I had too many friends that were into it and talked about it all the time, so I was sick of it without ever even watching it.
You should try it.
You
should try it at least once.
I am unfortunately extremely uncultured because I'm very anxious, and I have my little circle of comfort things that I enjoy, and it's hard for me to leave that comfort circle and watch new things or play new things or whatever.
I didn't watch it until the end of 2021. I caught COVID and was stuck at home for 2 weeks. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll watch it.
Just binge it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did. So what's your I guess top 3 things that you absolutely love?
All right, my top 3 things. Fallout.
Okay.
Skyrim. I'll just group those as like Bethesda.
Okay.
Bugfesta.
Yeah. That's the truth.
Pokemon. Love Pokemon. Huge fan of Pokemon. And then also like Stardew Valley.
Okay.
We can be friends. I love Stardew Valley. I love
Stardew Valley.
Shit out of that.
Have you
What's
played
your favorite
1.6 yet?
Pokemon? Play what?
1.6 yet of Stardew?
No, I didn't know it was. Hell, I gotta get back. Do you play on PC or
I'm on PC.
PlayStation?
Yeah.
I have it on play. Well, I have it on both, but I've been playing PlayStation lately.
Gotcha. It's gonna be a while before you get 1.6 then.
Yeah.
Speaking of PlayStation, Phasmophobia is supposed to be coming out to console soon.
What is it?
Phasmophobia? No?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Do you like horror?
I do. I don't
It
play much, but I'll like watch it.
It's
a spooky, scary skeleton game.
Okay.
It's a ghost hunting game. You have to figure out the ghost and figure out what kind of ghost or entity it is, and then you got to write it down, and it's pretty much that.
Okay, cool. I'll
So-
check it
Get
out.
scared shitless because they update everything, and now the voice box sounds fucking freaky.
Oh my god, I'm serious. It really does. Like the voice box used to sound like behind, and then that's all you hear. You know, it's very robotic, and that's it. And you get one word. But now you take the voice box in, and I played this yesterday. I went in. I'm like, what happened? And the thing answered back, I was dragged away from here, like clear as day.
Oh my gosh.
Like talking like I just did, no robotic, and I'm like, no.
You go.
It was
and
at that
expecting
point
one
he
thing.
pooped his pants.
It's like, see, that's how it would be in real life. Like if we really went into a haunted house and something like that happened, I'd be like, y'all guys are on your own.
Peace
Bye.
out.
Have fun.
Not gonna be the first one killed.
Peace out, Girl Scout. No.
I am a big boy. I will make a door if I need to.
So going back to your favorite band, I forgot to also tell you this.
Hmm.
Do you know Grant?
I do. Fletcher?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's awesome.
Yeah, he's actually making me the sleep token mask right now.
Oh,
You
cool.
one.
He's printing it
Yeah.
for you?
Yep, he's printing it for
Awesome.
me. It's the one, not his or not Tank's. It's the one that's like really long where you can't see his face.
Oh, yeah, like with the point, like the
Yeah.
long white one? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like, I could buy this $80 mask from like Malaysia.
Yeah.
Or I could see what my buddy Grant, because Grant has done a Power Rangers helmet for me, and he's done really good, and he's also done a Spider-Man helmet that I really like, and I was like, let me see if he can do this. So
Good. He does awesome stuff.
oh yeah. I can never talk to him at cons though. Like every time I see him at a con, he's always on the stage, and I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah, he's got Mr. MC.
Yeah, Mr. MC. He does
Yeah.
it well.
He does. He does.
So my next question is, do you have any new cosplays that you're coming out with anytime soon that we can know
do.
about?
I do. I am currently working on like Fallout 4 combat armor.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be like a gunner, rogue kind of character. So it's gonna be combat armor and then just like green flannel and roughed up jeans and that kind of thing. So that's what I'm gonna be wearing Saturday of Alabama, and then
Okay.
Sunday, of course, I'm wearing Vessel.
Nice.
Very
I'm a-
excited for it.
I'm gonna be wearing Vessel both days, maybe. I don't know.
Might depend on how hot the convention center is.
Right. If it was anything like where we didn't have AC before,
Ugh, those are not fun. Hey, reverting back to things we might hate about cons,
no
when the
AC.
AC doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's probably
yeah.
number one.
I know.
Fuck that.
I knew Louisiana Con. The bottom was great, like underneath,
Mhm.
but where we were on top, the AC wasn't working, so they had to fix that. They had to fix that. It wasn't Humble's fault. It was the venue. They're like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it-
yeah.
they
And
were
I-
like,
Wasn't
hate
that the
that-
one?
Sorry,
What?
I hate that cons usually get the backlash of that. Like it's not their fault.
Yeah.
It's always the venue's fault.
right.
Yeah. That's one thing that I hate. Like, Humble always, all the shows we've been to with Humble has been just perfect.
Mhm.
You know, it's. I mean, they might have a hiccup here or there because nothing's ever going to be flawless. But every time something's happened, Grant and Brandon and all of them have pulled together and actually put on, hey, this is what needs to happen, and this is how you have a great show.
Oh
But
yeah.
then you've got the venue where the AC breaks or they don't have electricity or whatever. And I mean,
Yeah.
like we said, it's not Humble's fault. That's
Yeah,
stuff that the owner of the venue needs to take care of.
for sure. For sure.
We we are not ashamed to say that we have a humble family very
Oh
easily.
yeah.
You
The
know, we
humble
got
fam.
yeah, we got Jennifer, we got Melissa, we got Grant, Brandon, Moon, of
Nate's
course.
old short, chunky self.
Who?
Nate.
Oh yeah. Hashtag fuck you, Nate. No, no, he's part of it too. Don't worry. But yeah, that's what I like about Humble. You know, we're taking my niece to the Alabama because she went to Mississippi Con
Mhm.
and she hated it. She
Oh
hated it.
really?
She left that venue in tears.
Oh.
Yeah, because she got up to go meet Keith David and she had her card and nobody, there was no signs, there was no nothing, there was no anything of you need cash to get this autograph. And she went up and they straight up told this 12-year-old girl that, hey, you got to have cash. There's nothing we can do.
Oh.
So she left crying. She didn't get anything. She hated it. So I told her, hey, look, I got some friends that they do cons and they gave me that. I'm kidding. I'm not lying to you when I tell you this because I'm not trying to say this just to say it.
Yeah, yeah.
Humble gave me that feeling of cons again. The first time
Mhm.
I went, it was like I was 15 again back at a con because there was love and there was care and it was just everything that I've always wanted with what we have here. It was like just so much traffic, all money laundering or
Yeah.
wrong word to
Money
say
grabbing.
that. Yeah.
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 Um and it wasn't no love there and it was like that's what Humble gave me back. So I told her, look, come with me to Alabama and I guarantee you'll love this con.
Yeah. Give her a good con experience.
I think she'll
Well, I
like
Yeah.
it.
mean, you heard about everything that was going on over here at the con, right?
At the
They at the Mississippi Comic Con, they sold out of tickets super quick and
yeah.
had people sitting in the bleachers waiting to be able to buy tickets.
I heard about that. Yeah. I
Yeah.
did hear about that.
Like, I mean, I
Crazy.
get, I understand, you know, places have limits as far as like occupancy and all that goes, and you have to abide by the fire marshal and everything. But at some point, it falls upon the people that put the con together to make sure that anything that's going on, whether they be low on tickets or you have to have cash at this vendor or this voice actor or whoever, to let the people know.
Yeah, you gotta
Because
communicate that.
Yeah.
exactly, because if you don't, all that's going to do is leave a bad taste in people's mouths, and they're not going to want to come back.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what I love about Humble so much because they treat everyone kind of like they are important,
Yeah.
which is what I
No.
love about that. And they make you feel welcome and inviting, which is just
hmm
awesome. I love all of them so much.
I agree. I agree. I couldn't have said it better because they really do make me feel like some kind of family, even though we're just a fan table raising money for charity. They don't skip over us. We've met a lot of people. You know, one of the favorite people I love to pick on is Rachel,
Mhm.
and she, her Rachel or Joey will come to our table. Mainly Joey. Fuck you, Joey. Uh, will
What a
come to
guy.
we'll come to our table, look at our stuff, and knock it over, and then just walk away. I'm like, dude. I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like even if we're just a fan table, they still make time for us, and that's what I really really enjoy about that con in general, or about their
Yeah,
cons.
for sure. Like they always just want to strive to improve. They have the basics down pat and have it to a science, and then they're always striving to improve, which is just awesome.
Yeah. So what? Okay, first off, I'm gonna ask a stupid question, and I'm sorry. What what's your real name?
Retta.
Retta. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. I thought the whole
It's not a stupid question. It's okay.
okay.
I know it's really uncommon.
So, I mean, because sometimes people will do their cosplay names like out of their real or not out of their real name.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I just
No,
wanted to
I'm
make
Retta.
sure. Retta. Okay. So do you want to say anything to anybody or
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm on the
put
spot
you
now.
put you on the spotlight?
Well, first off, I want to thank y'all for having me on here. I want to have my cats for driving me nuts and keeping me on my toes. Thanks to my family for supporting me.
She's holding up an
Do I have
Oscar
to
while
keep
she's
going?
saying this. Yeah.
Uh,
You have an Oscar?
thanks for Dr. Pepper for keeping me caffeinated.
I'd like to dedicate this Oscar to the wonderful people out there in the world. I know it's beautiful, but it's mine.
That's awesome.
Um, um, this is my Oscar.
He
Thank you
pulls
all.
down Alpha.
I appreciate all of you guys. All right, but
Ugh.
yeah, if you, I feel like this thing is messing
Wait,
with me.
I have a question.
Okay, question.
I,
Go.
I have. So, out
Answer.
of all the cosplay, what?
I don't know. I was being stupid.
Well, that's not new. Out of all the cosplays you've done, which one has been your favorite, and which one has been a pain in the ass?
Which one has been
Fallout.
my favorite?
Got it.
Yeah, probably my original Fallout Vault Dweller cosplay. Love that one. Love Vessel too, but I've only worn it like twice. And the first time I wore it, it was last September at last year's Alabama Comic Con, and a Sleep Token wasn't quite as big as it has gotten
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
So no one recognized it, which is cool. But yeah, I think Vessel's definitely gonna become a favorite just because, worship, love them.
Cult.
Pain in the ass? Man. I don't know, I try to stay away from cosplays that are that now. I would probably have to
Fair.
say Pain from Naruto, just because I put like the
What?
little like piercings on the nose and on the chin, and the nose ones will stay glued on fine, but the chin ones never want to stay glued on fine.
Well,
But
I guess I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I
what?
suppose. No,
Say
no,
it.
it's fine now. It's fine. It's fine. I guess I'll just keep it in my mind. No.
And that's why anxiety goes through the roof, because you keep things inside.
So I was gonna say my favorite cosplay that you have done was Pain
Oh, thank you.
because I'm a huge Naruto fan, and as you can tell,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there,
he is.
a bunch of
Oh
Naruto
yeah, I
stuff.
see him.
And when I saw Pain, like, loved it. I was like,
Thank
yeah,
you.
I got to get that print and get you to sign it.
Thank you. I'll have them at Alabama, but no,
Yeah,
it's not a major. It's not a big deal. It's just that talking and whatnot, the chin piercings just do not like
yeah.
to stay, and then that's kind of a pain. But even then, it's not that big of a deal.
Do
But
you do anything for Pain? Like, do you do any kind of what's the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Like, do you do any of his character? Like, do you just go up and be like, "Almighty push"? Like,
Oh, impressions and all that?
yeah, that.
I don't know. I'm not much of a actress type person. Again, I'm very anxious.
You are a
Um,
cosplayer. I'm sure you can act.
but in photos and whatnot, I will. But otherwise, I don't really act in character very much when I
Yeah.
cosplay because I just want to be me, but in a different outfit.
That's fair. Me too.
I feel that.
Actually, that's a lie. I can't say me too because I dressed up as Deadpool way back then, and I was a total asshole. Like that, that was the gig. Like somebody came up. The
Oh
only
yeah,
time,
I mean, if you're Deadpool, you kind of gotta be. People are
right?
gonna expect that from you.
The only time I wasn't was when a little girl came up to me and asked for a picture, and I wasn't about to be an asshole to her. I was like, of course, absolutely. There's
Oh
that
yeah,
line you have to have,
you gotta be nice to the kids.
right? And this is again, this is years and years back, way before the Deadpool movie came out. But so, do you want to go ahead and give out your socials real quick? That way, people know where to follow you and know where to go.
Sure. So I am Retters Cosplay on pretty much every social media platform that I'm on. Some of them are pretty inactive, like my TikTok and Twitter, but Facebook, Instagram, those are my main two where you can find me at Retters Cosplay.
All right. Well, make sure that you guys follow her on all the platforms. We too are also on all the platforms as the Hesitation
So
Station. All there. There's the little wait. There's the little scan codey thingy. If you don't know how to do it, then get your grandson to do it. I don't know. So, um, yeah, make sure you follow all of us. And look, we are also going to be at Alabama Comic Con, all three of us. So make sure you come over, say hi. Just even if you want to say, hey, screw you, and then run away like a little goblin.
I'm still waiting on somebody to buy you a pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that too. We've been doing this a year and a half, and I still don't have a pepperoni pizza from anybody. So it's cool.
What's the thing with the pepperoni pizza?
So go ahead. You can tell her.
So when we first started, before like when we first started going to cons as well, we had this running joke of we're gonna go to a con one day and somebody's gonna show up. Oh my god, I love you, and here's a pepperoni pizza. And he just died laughing, and it's been a running joke ever since.
So you're just waiting on that pizza.
Yeah, I think I'll wrap up the podcast if someone brings me a pepperoni pizza. Guys, it can be a Little Caesars, $5. I'm good.
So
I'm
that's
good.
$7 now.
Oh yeah, $7
Inflation.
49 cents.
That right there tells you how much he loves pizza. He has it, including tax.
Well, guys, thank you guys for listening and coming to watch us. Make sure to follow, and make sure to follow our guest here, and make sure that you guys come over to Alabama Comic Con and say hey. And until next time, we'll see y'all then. Peace out.
There's a pause button
Peace
on
out.
this shit now. Bye.